Once you understand the quantum, the question stops being, is this real? And starts being, why am I not using this? You're not here to survive reality. You're here to participate in it. In the last video, we talked about what the quantum is, the invisible field of possibility where reality begins. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to work with it intentionally in your daily life. So as always, I've broken this into sections. And section 1, don't create from force, create from state. Reality responds to your state of being. So that's why when we're in lack or when we're feeling really bad about ourselves, everything kind of just reinforces that. But when we feel good and we're having like a really good day and we're like, I'm gonna get the parking spot right by the front door, and then all of a sudden good things start happening to you and you get that parking spot right by the front door. Your state is made up of nervous system regulation, focus, identity, and emotional baseline. You're not going to manifest what you want. You manifest what you are. So the first step is not visualization, even though visualization is very, very important. The first step is going to be regulation. Section 2, regulate your nervous system. A dysregulated nervous system is going to broadcast the worst. It's going to broadcast scarcity, negativity, fear, lack, urgency, stress, just like all the things that we don't want to broadcast. A regulated nervous system is going to broadcast openness, receptivity, safety, positivity, open-mindedness, abundance, prosperity. So remember, the quantum field is going to respond differently to calm over chaos. So let's take a look and see, how do we regulate the nervous system? Let's start with the physical way to regulate your nervous system. And this is going to be used through your body, which is considered to be the fastest way. So deep breaths. This is going to be deep breaths in and out, with the out being longer. And you can even incorporate your hand on your heart and the other hand on your stomach and feeling into your body. Okay, when you take these deep breaths in, you can even do the counting where you breathe in for 4 breaths, hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you release 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure the exhale is longer. That's going to instantly put you in a state of regulation. It might take a couple times, which is fine, but continuously doing that is going to connect you to your body. Another physical way to go about this could be stretching, could be taking walks in nature, morning sunlight, and it can also be shaking out your body. When you start to feel yourself getting anxious or stressed, you can literally start to, if you have a rebounder, get on your rebounder or a trampoline, or if you can, just sit there and start shaking it out. Anytime I start to have any stress or anxiety come over me, I stop for a second, take a couple deep breaths, and I shake out the feeling. And for me, it instantly puts me back into my body and regulated. If you're looking for a more mental way of regulating your nervous system, you can repeat the affirmation to yourself and remind yourself, I am safe. One of the big things that here you have to remember when it comes to actually regulating your nervous system is that you don't want to suppress any of your emotions. Your emotions, you want to feel into them, because when you suppress your emotions, that's when bad things start to happen. Things pile on top of other things, create other issues. So you really want to feel into those emotions. Once you feel into it, you need to ask yourself, what do I need right now? What is it that I need? And then give it to yourself. Another way you can regulate your nervous system is to maybe go for a walk outside in nature versus scrolling on your phone. Allowing yourself to feel safe in your body before trying to create is going to be a key factor here. Just remember that calm is magnetic. Magnetic to people, magnetic to things, magnetic to the quantum. When you're calm, you are magnetic. Section 3, emotional coherence. Emotional coherence is when your nervous system, your emotions, your thoughts, your brain, it's all in alignment. It's all having the same message, right? It's all signaling out the same message at the same time. It's when your brain believes your body's signal. Thoughts are electric and emotions are magnetic. And when your emotions and your thoughts are in alignment, then your signal that you're going to be putting off is coherence. And this is what we want. We want you to practice feeling into these positive emotions like gratitude and joy, confidence and love. We want you to feel into those. That's what you need to feel into in order for the change to happen. So don't just think about your future, but feel into it. Another thing to note here is that coherence is not just created in the brain, it's created in the body. In order to claim this new life of yours, this new energetic way of being, you have to think about it in a way that's like, I want to have a vibration that's really high, right? I want to vibrate at a very high vibration. I want to feel into gratitude and joy and love and confidence, because I know that's going to reflect back to me, because like attracts like. You're going to manifest not from what you want, from who you are. So if I am a person who has a lack mentality, someone who is very negative, someone who doesn't believe that the universe works in my favor, then that's going to reflect back to me. And that's not what I want. So creating emotional coherence is going to be one of the most important things in order to make that shift. You have to believe you're your future self before there's any evidence. Section 4, change your identity first. Your brain predicts your reality based on who you feel you are. So instead of asking, how do I get this? You have to ask yourself, who do I become to get this? Your identity shift has to happen before the outcome. And like I said earlier, when you're someone who feels as if you are just very unlucky, always late, nothing works out for you, broke, all the things, that's what your reality is going to show you. It's what your brain is going to predict. But if you make that shift and you tell yourself, I am somebody who gets everything that I want. I am somebody who always has so much money coming in from places I don't even know how it gets here, but I'm just so abundant. I'm so happy. I'm just so whatever. Fill in the blank. But if you're that person, that's what your brain is going to start to respond and notice. It's going to see that. It's going to make it a truth. Your reality is going to respond to that. And the quantum is going to show you, wow, you really think you're this person who gets everything? Yes, you are. Let me gift you all these amazing things. So remember, your identity is going to update through repetition, not intention. So if you tell yourself, oh, I want to be this person, my intention is to change my identity from being this person of lack to this person of abundance. But if you just tell yourself and you're not actually doing the repetitive work of the affirmations, maybe some EFT tapping, some meditation, just really getting in there and ingraining this new identity into you, it's not going to have the same results. So really using this to your advantage and thinking, how can I really make a whole new script for myself to change my identity and shift from this one person to this new person? It's going to be through that consistency and through that repetition. So really get detailed about what you want. Who is she? What does she do? What does she wear? How does she move? Like, what is this person that you want to become? What is her identity? And you can always make this something fun too. You can grab a glass of wine if you like wine, or some tea, put on a really cute fit, make yourself feel sexy, whatever way that means to you, and get your journal and start scripting out who this higher self is. Who are you shifting into? What is this identity that you're going to shift to? Section 5, add audacity. Audacity is acting in alignment before the world agrees with it. This could mean so many things, but a lot of times when we're around certain people, maybe they don't agree with our new identity shift. They don't agree with it. It might not have there might not be anything showing up in the reality quite yet, but this is all the intentions that I'm putting towards it. This is the evidence showing that I'm being consistent towards this identity I want to shift to, because I want to be a new person. I want to be somebody who is always abundant and who gets everything that I desire, right? You might have people telling you that that's just not who you are. You have to have the audacity to tell them, no, that's exactly who I am. And this could mean wearing the outfit before you have the title. This could mean posting the posts before you have the followers. This could mean speaking with confidence before you actually feel confident. Choose yourself and do not wait for others to validate you. Because if you're waiting around for others to validate you, that's going to take all the identity shifting and the building you've been doing on yourself. And it's going to take it and it's going to throw it in the trash. Because we don't want to wait for anybody else's validation or making them feel like they have any type of control or anything over us. Because this is our life. We get to decide, and you need to have that audacity. I wrote an entire book about having audacity and having the boundaries and just making your life about you. That's why my book is called Full of Yourself, because it doesn't mean you're so selfish and nobody else matters, but it does mean that your life comes first and you have the audacity to show that. So having the consistency, dressing in the outfit, making the post, doing the public speaking if you want to, writing the book, whatever it is, dyeing your hair pink if that's what you decide, shaving your head, whatever the situation is, you have the audacity to do it before there's actual evidence showing that this is who you are. And remember that audacity collapses timelines. So each time you show up with that audacity, each time that you show up in that outfit that your old self wouldn't usually wear, but you know your new identity would, you're collapsing that old timeline and you're jumping into this new timeline. Section 6, let's look at your daily quantum practice. We're going to regulate our nervous system first and foremost, because we can't create from dysregulation. We do our breath work. We just make sure we're in our body, right? Regulate our nervous system. Then we're going to choose a future emotion. I love being in that moment of gratitude and feeling into gratitude. I love feeling into gratitude. I think that one really is aligning with me recently, but I did have other feelings and other emotions that I would step into all the time. Find one that makes you feel good. Then we're going to rehearse our future identity. And with this, you need to know what that means. Who is this person? Who is your future identity? All the things, right? Because if you're going to rehearse being your future identity, you have to know what that means for you. And that goes into the next practice, which is take one audacious, aligned action. So once you know who this identity is and what you want to get to, right? You're taking this audacious, aligned action and you're wearing the clothes, you're posting the posts, and you're telling everybody else that this is who you are, even if they try to come at you with a, no, you're not. Yes, I am. And the most important part of this is you let go of control and you allow things to flow to you. This is a very, very important one. And we really got to think about this. Every time we try to white knuckle it and really gain as much control as we possibly can, we have to remember ease and flow, and we allow ourselves to step into this new identity because we want to use the quantum to align to our best self, but also to get the things, because like attracts like. So we want to manifest the things that we want. So just remember, you're not behind, you're not late. You are learning how to consciously participate in reality. And once you do, your life is going to stop happening by default and it's going to start happening by design. So thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope that I gave some more insight on the quantum and how it's really affected by who we think we are. In the next video, we're going to be talking about your thoughts and your energy and how to stop manifesting from the past. Don't forget to get your copy of my book. It's called Full of Yourself, A Guide to Becoming Your Most Audacious Self. It's available on Amazon, and I will link it in the description box below. I will put my Instagram right here on the screen. So if you have any questions or you just want to say hi, I'd love to have a conversation there. And again, thank you so much for watching my video. Until next time, love yourself boldly and live audaciously. Bye.